Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode, a bonus episode of Big Book Daily today. My name is Rob. I am definitely an alcoholic, and I always will be. But I'm so glad to be here today, and I've been thinking about this for a long time. Just to give you a peek behind the curtain of Big Book Daily, every episode that you've been hearing, and if you listen to the episodes, sometimes I do mention the date and the year as 2024. That's because every episode of the podcast was recorded a year ago. And after a lot of deliberation and everything, a lot of prayer, I wasn't sure if I wanted to do a whole other year of just me talking. Lord knows you've heard me enough. But one thing I did want to do in the year 2025 is read a lot more personal stories, whether they're from the big book, the 4th edition, or maybe the first 3 editions. If I can find a story I'd like to share all in one shot, I was going to do at least once a month of reading a personal story. However, what's amazing about this whole podcast experience for me has been seeing what the God of my understanding can do. A very close friend in recovery would often tell me, one prayer that I pray is, God, please help me help one. And from day one, that was my mission. I hope that I can help one. And then fast forward to December 31st of 2024. I think the main one was me. I love that accountability, and it's been such a blessing that I was able to do the podcast 365 days of last year. So again, a peek behind the curtain, at the end of the year, there was maybe 100 people listening, and I was beyond grateful for that. That was 100 more than I ever thought would actually listen to the podcast. But here's the thing that blows my mind. Since then, just by re-releasing the episodes one day at a time, the show has grown almost 7 times that. And there are people from around the world listening. That is all glory to my higher power. I cannot take any credit for that. I've done nothing except re-release these episodes and just been astounded at what the God of my understanding's done. So I say all that to say this. This is you don't want to hear another year of me rambling, but I say all that to say this. There are a lot of folks listening from all around the world, and there's a lot of wisdom that could be shared. So if you would ever like to share your experience, strength, and hope on this podcast, please, I'm all but begging you, reach out. My email is bigbookdaily@gmail.com, and I would love to share your story, to narrate your story on the podcast. We could start off with maybe one person a month, and if it grows more than that, then I'll do as many as it takes. But I want to share your experience, strength, and hope on the podcast, in addition to the big book readings and the recovery readings that you're going to see a little bit later on this year. But that's it. I just want to thank you so much for listening. Thank the God of my understanding for another day of sobriety. What a blessing it is just to be alive and just to be sober today. And again, I just want to be of service and give you an opportunity to share your sobriety story on this particular platform. I would love to hear it. I personally love hearing these stories. They help me so much. But I hope you all have a great day. If you're sober today, you're a miracle. And if you're not sober today and somehow you found this show, I hope you know that you're a miracle as well. If we're alive today, we're a miracle. And, well, here's an opportunity to seize the day. Thank you all so much for the support. Thank you for the emails of encouragement. And I look forward to hopefully seeing you back here very soon. Thank you all again, and have a great day.